Hello everyone. Good day, whatever time of the day you're watching this. On today's lesson, we'll be teaching you how to write an outline of an essay. Outline is rangka karangan. Outline is basically what you would have in an essay. Outline usually helps when you want to write so that you can see the flow of the essay. So you can see from start to finish what is the topic sentence, what is the thesis statement, what you are going to write after the topic sentence. So having an outline, rangka karangan, usually really helps in making sure that you do not lose track of what you are going to write, and it helps especially for our assessment. Before you submit to me your draft, you need to submit to me your outline first. Why? Because I want to see what points are you going to talk about in your essay. I want to see that these points that you give me, is it related to your thesis statement? And is your thesis statement related to your topic? Stuff like that. So I do want you to write an outline so that I'll be able to see and I'll be able to point out which one is correct, which one I think is not quite suitable for your essay, which one I think might be kind of difficult for you to elaborate. And basically you need to submit to me your outline first. First is your outline. I will teach you how to write an outline. And then after you have your outline, you will write your draft. You know what a draft is. It is essentially your essay, but you have written your essay, all of your essay already. It's just that it's not the final draft. Okay, your first draft will be, you will submit to me your first draft, and then I will correct it if there are grammatical errors, if I think this doesn't sound right, a sentence doesn't sound right, or your topic sentence is not correct, the way you write a thesis statement is not correct, stuff like that. Okay, if you submit to me, if you do not submit it to me and then you submit your final essay, then your final essay, your final draft too, will have a lot of mistakes. If I don't correct it earlier during your first draft, then your final draft will have a lot of mistakes. And we do not want that. We want the best marks, can? We want our marks to be the best we can achieve. So it's best if you submit your outline first. I will check your outline and then I'll give it back to you. You will write your draft, your first draft, and then after you've written your first draft, give it to me. I will check again your first draft, and then after that, I'll give you back. Then you correct it, write it properly, and then only you submit to me your final essay, the one that I will mark and the one that I will give marks on. I won't give you marks based on your outline, your drafts and stuff like that, but I will know if you submit to me your outline or draft or not. And it's important that you do all of my work, all the work I give you, because some of the works will count as your attendance and some other works will probably not count as your attendance, but still I would like to see your commitment to the class. And contohlah, katakanlah kan you get ada 2 markah lagi nak dapat A for this subject, and then you susah nak dapat that 2 marks. So maybe if you hantar kerja semua, selalu buat kerja and stuff, maybe saya boleh bagi that 2 marks easily for you based on the works that you have submitted. I think that you are a very dedicated student and I can just give you marks and help you. Tapi kalau tak ada works that yang you hantar dekat saya, ada nak tolong lah, sebab awak pun tak nak tolong diri awak sendiri kan. Okay, so I'll start the presentation. Sorry for the long introduction. I'll try to make this lesson short. Just so you know, today we will be learning about opinion essay. Okay, opinion essay ni is essentially what you are going to write for your writing assignment. Now you will write an opinion essay. Okay, so I hope you can see my slide on opinion essay right now. Opinion essay is an essay that states your opinion about something. Okay, it's not essentially factual. Factual ni maknanya essay tu macam penuh dengan fakta, penuh dengan informasi-informasi yang tepat dan padat. Awak kena letak statistics lah, data lah, research lah. No, essentially usually opinion essay tak perlu. Bukan boleh nak letak, lebih bagus kalau awak letak, but if you do not put all the statistics, semua benda research lah, tak apa, okay? Sebab opinion essay is mostly your own opinion, pendapat awak sendiri, cadangan-cadangan awak sendiri, your own thoughts, and especially semestinya bukan pikiran orang lain, especially daripada internet. Do not copy from the internet because I will be able to detect. Dan kalau saya dapat tahu awak ambil daripada internet, segala isi-isi awak tu awak ambil daripada internet, copy sebiji-sebiji, then that is considered as plagiarism. Plagiarism makna awak meniru, awak copy orang lain punya, plagiate. Kalau awak plagiate orang lain punya, tolak markah lah. Markah memang banyak akan ditolak sebab awak dah masuk universiti. Universiti sangat mementingkan sama ada awak plagiate ke tak, awak tiru orang lain punya ke tak. Jadi semua kerja awak sebaik-baiknya, seburuk mana sekalipun kerja awak, kalau kerja awak tu awak punya usaha sendiri, lebih murni dan lebih baik kerja awak tu daripada kerja orang yang meniru orang lain, especially in universities. So please jangan plagiate, jangan copy sebiji-sebiji daripada internet. Universities do have sites or applications that can detect whether you copy or not from the internet. Nanti later on maybe I can show you how they detect whether you copy or not from the internet, because there is like a database yang akan cari ayat your sentence tu all over the internet. Kalau dia nampak benda tu percentage awak tu copy daripada internet, dia akan terus macam okay ni kalau lebih daripada berapa persen ke apa ke, it's considered as plagiarism. Okay, so because this is an opinion essay, pendapat awak sendiri, your own opinion, I hope that you do not steal or copy from the internet, from other people. Okay, your own opinion, your own suggestions, everything is your opinion. It's not that difficult. You can do it. I know you can do it. You are smart people, and I'm not saying this for like a sarcasm tau. Saya bukannya menyindir awak, kata awak okay awak ni cerdik, tak. Saya cakap memang betul-betul, you are smart people. Kalau tak, macam mana boleh masuk universiti? You are smart people. You are very, very clever. You are people who want to learn. Sebab tu awak masuk universiti. And I know you want to learn. Okay? So, learn. It's okay to make mistakes. Learn. Okay, dah banyak merepek dah. Okay, let's go on into opinion essay. An opinion essay is writing about how you feel about certain topic, kan? It's simple, how you feel. Apa perasaan awak, apa yang awak rasa, apa yang awak fikirkan tentang sesuatu topik. What do you think about a certain topic? Okay, it requires your own opinion or various viewpoints on the topic, supported by reasons and or examples. Okay, jadi macam biasa, remember thesis statement. Okay, for example, if you like, okay, the question is children should not watch television. So when you write your thesis statement, children should not watch television because state your 3 main ideas. Okay, kenapa awak rasa children should not watch the television? First, because it will distract them from their schoolwork. They will not be able to manage time, and third, they will be influenced by the media that is displayed on TV. That is your thesis statement basically. Minus the first, second, third yang saya cakap tadi tu lah. That is your thesis statement basically. So you do not have to think too much because this is what you feel about your topic, about the certain topic. It's not something that you need to find so much online, nak kena search, nak kena cari tahu ke apa. Boleh, you can search, try and get ideas, can try to understand. Maybe you can read some news article on the internet, you can read researchers on the internet, but do not copy one by one. Ayat tu sebiji-sebiji, sebulat-sebulat awak copy. Tak boleh, jangan. Okay, sebaik-baiknya jangan. But you can take inspiration, you can look, okay, orang ni, this news article says that children should not watch television today because there are so many immoral acts that are shown on TV. And there are many TV shows that do not censor certain things such as kissing scenes ke ataupun scenes yang tak senonoh macam tu. So now you can take that as a point and then later you elaborate. Take that as your topic sentence and then you elaborate later in your paragraph. Okay? So writing the outline of an opinion essay. Okay, so basically macam yang saya ajar sebelum ni, how introduction to paragraph 1, you have to have a thesis statement. Okay, you have to state the topic and then your opinion. Biasanya itu adalah dalam thesis statement macam mana saya cakap tadi itulah. Your pendapat tentang tajuk tu, apa sebab-sebab dia ke, kenapa. State 3 main ideas dalam your thesis statement. And then ada body paragraph, main body paragraph, paragraph 2 tu main idea 1, topic sentence 1, kenapa, sebab dia, dia punya contoh-contoh dia, that is your supporting details. Okay, topic sentence, then what follows is your supporting details. Topic sentence, supporting details. Topic sentence, supporting details. Sama je. Okay, just what I have taught you before. Okay, conclusion, paragraph 5, perenggan 5, summarize or restate your opinion. Okay, macam yang kita belajar baru ni, the first lecture of this week, how to write an introduction and how to write your conclusion. Okay, bila conclusion tu you summarize ataupun you restate balik your opinion tadi. Okay, you cakap pasal sebab-sebab dekat atas tadi topic sentence tu kan, ambil balik and then put it in your conclusion juga. Ataupun satu lagi, another thing that you can do is you can make a suggestion, kan, boleh bagi cadangan kan, we learned in the previous class, you can give suggestions juga dalam you punya conclusion. Dalam awak punya perenggan kesimpulan tu boleh bagi cadangan juga, you can do that. Okay, as long as you have a closing remark, you have a conclusion dekat bawah tu. Kalau tak ada conclusion, perenggan awak macam tak cukup, macam botol tak ada penutup, tak lengkap. Okay, kita nak kalau boleh awak punya essay tu, your essay tu selengkap yang boleh, as perfect as it can be. Okay, for example here, title, in your opinion, why do students become bullies? Okay, introduction dia, pada introduction dia awal-awal tu tulis sikit dulu. Okay, bully is something that keeps happening these days. So many cases of bullies have been happening from time to time and we read it in the newspapers every day. Contoh. And then baru masuk your thesis statement. Thesis statement as it says here, contohlah katakanlah your thesis statement cakap, in my opinion, students become bullies because of problems at home. Tu main idea number 1. The feeling of stress, main idea number 2. And insecurity. Ini 3 main idea yang ada dalam your thesis statement. Okay, basically that's it for your introduction. Okay, and it says here because it's an opinion essay, kalau awak nak cakap betul-betul lah, if you want to like really point out that okay, this is just my opinion, it's not something yang betul-betul you have to take it as a fact. It's just my opinion, you think, okay, you can just say in my opinion in your thesis statement as well. This can also help to differentiate your type of essay with the different type of essay. Ada banyak lagi essay lain, argumentative essay segala, lupa nama, expository essay tu semua. Expository essay is more factual than opinion. Expository tu biasanya sometimes you will tell about like bullying tu kan, dia akan bagi meaning of bullying, dia ada bagi statistics and data. It's more specific for expository essay. But opinion, basically it's just your own opinion, but do not caca marba, buat caca marba je, ambil asal boleh je, tak ada kaitan pun dengan topik tu. Tak, you have to make sure that the topic is, you are still on topic and your thesis statement is your guidance for the rest of the essay. Okay, so for body, okay, first idea is topic sentence pertama. First, students who become bullies may have problems at home. And then bawah-bawah ni semua is your supporting detail. Tengok, dia punya supporting details tak ada panjang-panjang mana pun, it's not that long. Just one sentence, 5 sentences in total. This is already your second paragraph. This is already enough. For your level, this is what I expect from you. If you can write better, tak salah. Go ahead and write better. If you can write better than this, I will give you more marks. But this is especially for those yang macam susah sikit nak tulis English. You find that it's difficult to write in English. It's difficult to try and do your own essay, and you plan to like really learn how to write an essay properly. If you are having problems with how to write, like certain words, certain sentence okay, what I can tell you, this is something that probably I will not teach if you are 14, 15 years old. You are learning in secondary school, I probably won't tell you to do this. But you are already adult learners, awak merupakan pelajar-pelajar yang dah dewasa sekarang. Jadi kalau saya nak ajar teknik yang saya ajar secondary school students, probably it won't work as much dah. Sudah susah untuk awak ikut cara macam tu sebab awak dah terbiasa dengan certain cara kan. Okay, what I want you to do instead is try and think, berfikir in bahasa Melayu, and then later on translate your sentences into bahasa English. Translate your sentences into English. Okay, if you have problems with how to translate those words, ask your friends who are good in English, how do we translate this? Or try to come up with your own translation of the sentences. Because to come up with a sentence on your own, terus bahasa Inggeris, kadang-kadang susah. It's so difficult, especially if you are not good in English. What you can do is make the sentence in bahasa first, and then you translate one by one how. And then try to make it as coherent and as English as possible. Don't make the sentence translated into Manglish pula. Campur bahasa Melayu, bahasa English, tak mau. Okay, make it as English as possible. Okay, and if you need help, you can always ask your friends. Okay, that's why you are learning in a class, in a classroom, and you have friends. Okay, collaborative learning. Awak belajar tu, awak boleh collaborate with one another. You can start to ask your friends juga. Saya tahu you don't really know each other that well, and it's okay. That's how you get closer to one another. Ask questions, ask your friends questions, especially those yang you know are good in English. Tanya dia, belajar dari dia. You can do it. Okay? That's my tips for you if you have trouble with English. Your friends can help. And if your friends cannot help, diorang pun tak tahu ataupun diorang tak nak tolong awak, then you can come to me and ask me how. Okay? Ask me how, ask me like, madam, is this sentence correct? Janganlah minta saya terus translatekan untuk awak. Janganlah macam tu. Okay? I'm not your Google Translate. Instead, what you can do is try to translate it first, and then after that, you give me the whole paragraph and ask me, madam, is this correct? I will tell you if it's correct. I will tell you which part you need to improve on. If I give you grammar tips, follow it. Okay? Remember what I tell you. Okay, move on. This is the second idea. So this is the second topic sentence. Next. Nampak dia pakai next. Tadi first. Now they're using next. The writer is using next. So it indicates change of idea. So we are now going into the second idea, the second main idea, the second topic sentence now. So now we already can differentiate between paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. So paragraph 1 starts with the word first. Paragraph 1 pada. Paragraph 2 tadi starts with the word first. Maknanya dia nak present the main idea, the first main idea. Now we are moving to the next one. That's why dia guna perkataan next kat sini. So it's called transitional markers. It's called sequence markers. It gives you an idea of sequence. Okay, susunan. Markah untuk organization for your essay. There are marks for organization. Okay, susunan essay awak tu kena betul dan kena lancar. Bagus daripada awal sampai habis. Okay, for next. Stress may also cause students to be bullies. Okay. Here are the supporting details. They may feel stressed because of a myriad of things, such as academic pressure, poor performance at school, or family conflicts. Okay, these things lead to emotional instability, and buat dia ayat betul-betul lah ni. And they end up releasing their frustrations at other friends. You can do that. Basically it's sebab ini ayat dia dah panjang, so these are the two sentences ni, dia tak apa nak panjang sangat. Just sometimes it also helps when you are writing an essay for you to like make sure that there are a variety of sentences. Mana there are some sentences that are long, some sentences that are shorter than the long one, some sentences that are like medium length, and try not to make your sentences too long, because then it might not be correct. Okay, as long as your sentences are correct grammatically, then you will have marks for language. And especially if you have the idea is correct, the main idea, the topic sentence tu is correct, and then whatever that follows, your supporting details pun ada kaitan dengan your topic sentence tu, supports pula lagi your topic sentence tu, then marks for content tu dah tentu ada. The marks for content tu is of course yours already. Okay, topic sentence and whatever that follows to have to support your topic sentence, whatever it is. Okay, this is the same thing basically, third topic sentence for your fourth paragraph. Transitional markers lagi other than that. Next, other than that, in addition, moreover, you have learned this in SPM. You already know how to. I'm pretty sure that most of you can write, and it's not so much of a problem. I know you can do it. And later on, I will give you exercises to try and write your own outline based on a certain topic, and then I will check, and then later on in a class, we will have Google Meet, and then I will check your essay one by one in front of your classmates. But I won't tell names lah. I won't tell names. I will just show, okay, this is not how you should do it. You should do it this way. We can do that so that we can review everyone's essay, and we can just like see what we should do and what we should not do when we are doing an essay. Okay, so for now it's just lecture macam ni lah. Okay, so for conclusion ni your kesimpulan, konklusinya. In conclusion, I believe that there are a few reasons why student turns into bullies. Okay, restate your stand. Nyatakan balik apa pendapat awak tadi. Restate your stand. Your thesis statement tadi pun you can also restate juga. Summary of your reasons. The reasons include having problems at home, main idea number 1, main idea number 2, main idea number 3. Final remarks ni boleh jadi your suggestions tadi. How we should encourage students not to bully one another and do anti-bullying campaigns in schools, and encourage students to communicate with one another in a healthy way instead of in a harsh or encouraging bullying. And we should also perhaps apa lagi cara nak hilangkan bullying, or perhaps reduce the amount of violent content in television, because students can get carried away when watching it. Mungkin sometimes apa konten-konten yang ganas-ganas wrestling ke apa dekat TV tu boleh menjadi sebab-sebab kenapa students nak membuli juga, dia nak cuba menumbuk membernya. That can happen as well. So try and think outside of the box. Okay, so what you can do when you are writing an outline, when you need to know like, okay, for this topic sentence, how do I come up with the supporting details, you might ask. Okay, what you need to do is you need to brainstorm. Okay, there is a word called brainstorm. I know some of you know what is the meaning of brainstorm. Brainstorming is when you sit down and you can write in the form of like a mind map. You put a word and then you can just write down whatever that crosses your mind. Write it out, and then later you can organize. Okay, number 1, this one is suitable. This one, I don't think it's suitable for this topic. Brainstorm, just keluarkan whatever idea that is in your mind about the topic. Read up on the internet, read, try and get ideas from the internet. Do not copy, of course, but you can get ideas from the internet. Read news, you can also watch stories if you want to get ideas kan. For example, topic on bullying, search on Google, movies about bullying. Search, and maybe you can watch those movies, try and get ideas how you are going to write this essay. Because experience tu, because opinion ni are our own feelings about the topic kan. So not necessarily it's something that is only factual yang ada dekat internet je. It can be what you feel when you are watching a movie, when you are listening to a song, when you are listening to a news on the radio, or you're reading a post on Twitter, on Facebook. If you're like, oh yeah, why are students these days do this? You need to always think, not just because I tell you to write about this topic, that's the only time you think about it. You need to always be very aware socially tentang kejadian-kejadian yang ada dekat sekeliling kita, about the social problems in our society, because it's really important sebab kita ni semua adalah ahli masyarakat. We are members of the society and we have responsibility towards the society as well. Kita ada tanggungjawab kita kepada masyarakat juga. Later on, I don't know what you will become. Maybe some of you will become teachers as well. So you need to be aware of what's going on juga. Because it's good to be cakna dengan isu-isu semasa, isu-isu politik. You are already adults now. You are over 18 years old. Later on, you will be able to like vote and stuff. So you need to be very aware and you need to understand what's going on, because your bubble is no longer about just like learning and going back home playing games anymore. You are now a functioning member of the society dah. Kena mula belajar keluar untuk berkomunikasi dengan orang lain. You know, your relationship nanti later on will become, your circle will become bigger, the circle of people you are going to communicate with. So you have to be always aware of, you know, social issues and stuff. This is just an essay, of course, but essentially in life, it's not just going to be about essays. It's not just going to be an issue that you are going to encounter in an essay. The issue you will face is probably lifelong, and the issues will probably hit close to home. Mungkin your families or your friends akan menghadapi isu-isu tu juga. Okay, so I'll stop sharing this slide, and let's hope perhaps next week we'll be able to meet one another again. I will do Google Meet, or if I'm not able to do Google Meet, we can just meet via lectures like this, but I won't be teaching writing anymore. I'll probably be teaching you listening a little bit. I need to figure out first, like, how am I going to teach you listening? Probably we're not going to use Google Meet. We're going to use a different platform. And I will tell you lah first before the class, around 2-3 days before the class, I will tell you like to sign up for this website or this site in order for us to have listening punya class, because so that I'll be able to play an audio and you'll be able to answer questions. Okay? Sebab for listening, it's easier if we do practice je banyak-banyak. For me to teach you macam mana nak mendengar sangat tu, I can teach you how to listen, if you need to write down things ke apa ke, but then later on, whether or not you apply that method during your listening assessment tu, it is really up to you. I'm going to teach you the best way for you to do it, but then if you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it anyway. So it's best if I just do a lot of exercises for you. Okay, so for writing, I will give you exercises many times, different types of exercises, so that you will be able to write more. And I will probably also review some of your answers in class. We will discuss, because it's easier to see what mistakes and what things you should avoid, which things you should not do instead. You should do this, you should not do this. And having an example is better than just me telling you like this, show slides and all. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Hope you have a nice weekend later. And if I give you an assignment, or if I give you something to do, please do it. And do not forget to sign your attendance, because it is really important. Sign your attendance. Okay, if you haven't, please sign your attendance. because after a day I will close the form and you won't be able to sign anymore. And then if the KPP or anyone or your ketua PPT ask me about if this person comes to class and I see your name is not on the attendance, I'll just tell them, okay, this person does not come to class and does not do the exercises I give them. Even though you do attend but you forget to sign your name, then that's on you. Okay? Because they keep asking about attendance. Attendance is really important, especially to those yang ada dapat allowance and stuff like that, right? Okay. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.